Hi, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes from managing the emotions, to identify your intuition, to have those good relationships, okay? Because it comes from spiritual wealth, spiritual health, but it comes from the essence of love, okay? Loving self, loving beings, loving planet, and I could be talking to a Gemini person. Geminis are up a lot in the last few readings. Maybe a lot of people's in their thoughts. You don't have to be a Gemini person. You could just be someone in their thoughts, trying to be adaptable around maybe a painful ending. Somebody's going for a rock bottom, maybe because someone's being very cunning, very gossipy. Somebody was sinking someone's ships with their lips, and now you're talking about a journalist, someone that's learning about something. Or maybe a salesperson that's been stabbed in the back when it comes to resources. But someone's very curious when it comes to someone's communication. Someone's very clever. This is why someone's coming to peace, because now they've realized that they're more clever than they thought. So you have a horizon coming your way. All right, just come to peace. Bring your emotions to calmer waters. Bring your thoughts to calmer waters. Okay? Because someone's coming to peace, groundship, purity. Maybe they were like bleeding a lot within themselves. A lot of energy was wasted because somebody was backstabbed in the back. But you have a new horizon. Don't stay on the floor. You could be a Gemini person or thinking about trying to change, but it seems to be a little bit difficult going towards your wish fulfillment, because maybe you felt you're going to be conned again. Because there's a lot of gossip going around about someone's wish fulfillment, but come to peace with it. You can see how beautiful it continues. Use your intuition to bring that pleasure, to bring that abundance, because now you're watering your emotions. Because where you were, it probably there wasn't any emotions, my lovelies, all right? So speak good to yourself, okay? Because someone's in their Nine of Cups, all right? It could be a Pisces person. Nine of Cups, someone could be artistic, okay? But we're looking at carelessness, or someone's trying to escape from an indecision, but being very articulate about it. You could be a very charitable person, very creative person, but you're very dedicated to your wish fulfillment. Use your dreams, write your dreams down. That will help you, okay, to make sure your dreams become a reality. You could be a photographer, okay, or a poet, a healer, a director. You could be an introverted person. Go within yourself. You're very magical. Bring peace to the mind, okay, because someone's very serious about their spirituality. It could be a Gemini person. But you're looking at someone is very indecisive. It could be a Pisces person when it comes to wish fulfillment. Okay? But you're in the energy of using your wish fulfillment, coming to peace. It's like the Ten of Swords reminds me of everything you've learned from the day you were born till now. Just learn from it. This is Earth School. Graduate from your flaws and come to peace with whatever went wrong with a love, maybe a difficult situation with a love. But someone has a wish fulfillment for a Gemini or a choice. Maybe a choice between a Pisces or a Gemini person. Take it as it resonates. Someone's been watching that person, when that person is taking action. They're in the energy of I am. And someone's very attractive to that. They like the person's ambitions, the assertiveness. They like the competition that they have for themselves. A healthy competition. Why? Because they're using the right energy, intention, and action to bring in their ships to come through by using their intuition. Somebody likes that as a love choice, or someone's looking at a love choice by using their intuition. Being very creative, very enthusiastic. Could be an extroverted person, could be an explorer, or just a salesperson. Or a locksmith, or just leading. But maybe someone had a rock bottom before because somebody was very impatient. They were looking more at the pride, a very quick-tempered person. Could be an Aries person. Take it as it resonates. But we're looking at a love choice or love choices. So when it comes to the love, it's about partnership, deep love. Maybe someone has too many choices that now they feel backstabbed in the back because they used the wrong choice. They didn't use their intuition. Somebody went against their better self, all right? But now we see the strength of two with the Empress. Higher Priestess. Someone sees the love choice of an Empress. It could be a Gemini person, an air sign person, or Pisces person, or Taurus, or Libra person. But we're in the energy of someone thinking of an Empress with the divine feminine, okay? They feel this Empress is very conventional. She's very determined when it comes to spirituality. She could be an artist, a gardener, or a singer, but she's very abundant. She stays away from possessiveness. She doesn't like lazy jealous people. And she certainly doesn't like wasted talent. Oh, no. Over self-indulgent, stubborn people. They like reliability. She likes to match the energy of her reliability because she's looking at a very loving, material person that's very good when it comes to mothership, when it comes to businessship. So someone's looking at the situation because they feel as if this person is very artistic, very balanced person. So this lover feels that they're very charming. They want to bring their charms and the arms towards this empress. Could be a judge, a designer, or maybe just a dancer, or someone that likes floral. All right, so you look at the idealistic partner. Maybe somebody wants a peace, come to peace with the divine feminine. Okay, but we're looking at maybe being realistic when it comes to our relationships by using the intuition. Somebody wants to unite with the empress, bring balance, peace, harmony. All right, but maybe there was a situation where there was indecisiveness, but someone's looking at the kind nature of this feminine. She's very refined, very sociable person, and they're watching this pathway. Maybe Aries person, maybe wants to take action. Okay, because now we're in the energy of maybe they're watching the courage and the ability of this empress, and maybe the masculine, maybe Aries person wants to take the courage and ability to go forward. All right, to take action. Maybe they have that desire, they have that aggressive nature to go through this pathway because they've been looking at this love choice for a while. Maybe they're looking at the value. Her value and her worth. She keeps that very in her energy. That's in the thoughts of this lover. That's a wish fulfillment. She's very much stabilized in her worth and her value, and she doesn't move from that. The empress does not chase men. No, it's forbidden. Don't do that. All right, so now someone's looking at the pathway. Maybe Aries person wants to take the courage to create, because maybe within that pathway was a painful ending. Somebody walked away. Could be a Pisces person. Maybe someone walked away from their marriage, and seeking the truth, because wherever they were in the beginning, there was no emotion. So it wasn't lotioning the emotions of the emotions to bring in someone's shit to come through for a good, healthy pathway. So someone has to walk away to do self-discovery, because it's all about looking at the shadow of self, being brave enough to look at the shadow of self, seek the truth. So when you find clarity within yourself, you can make major breakthroughs away from a heartbreak or a backstab, or somebody looking for a rock bottom, like ending, nailing the coffin. So someone has to come to peace with that, because maybe they trusted a lover, maybe a Taurus Libra person or an Aries person on their pathway, but they've realized they've got to walk away because it's all about backstab, and this person did not like this person. It was more about information, maybe technology. It was more about the ladder, all right, fulfilling someone else's wish. And that's why it was a rock bottom, because somebody was fulfilling someone else's wish above their own wishes. So that's why they got to walk away. Yeah, the truth is got clarity. Clear the conscious mind. Come to peace with someone's past, of a rock bottom, of a wish fulfillment. Because you've got the power, the willpower to go forward with self-discipline, self-control. Come to peace. Take your intuition. Bring in your wish fulfillment. Because now you've got self-discipline, self-control, the willpower, do you understand, to go forward. So someone's got the willpower to go forward, away from maybe a Capricorn person, or away from an energy of a lover, maybe Gemini, or a Capricorn person, when it comes to the thirst to seek money for status and power. So someone's in their very dark energy. So this is why they got the power to move forward. You could be an architect, a farmer, or maybe just a magician, or someone into music, or a banker, all right? But someone's very serious, because someone was very flirty-burty. So now the mind is very frustrated when it comes to moving forward, because someone's in the pessimistic situation, because it's all about money, status, and power. So now that was someone's wish fulfillment, a lover, maybe a Taurus Libra person on this pathway. This is why they got to walk away. It's not about emotions. So maybe there's a Leo person or Pisces person sticking up for their wish fulfillment when it comes to a lover, maybe Gemini person. because they realized they probably was with a Taurus Capricorn person, a devil, a very toxic person that depends on people, on their pathway for their wish to come through. Maybe someone defended someone's wish fulfillment, a lover, Taurus, Libra person on their pathway, but all they did was backstabbing that same person. So there was no point. In other words, there was no, wherever that person was, a Gemini or Pisces person, it was not fulfilling. It was never gonna be fulfilling. It was more about promiscuity. It was probably about obsession. You know, it was all about possessiveness, jealousy, envy, you know, stuff like that. So it's a very dark time with this person, is when their thoughts, when it comes to their movements. So now someone's defending themselves, maybe defending a Gemini person, a Leo person, when it comes to the love, a love choice, the higher priestess. Someone has hidden feelings for maybe a Gemini person, or someone's seen this hidden feeling of a socialite person, a sociopath or a psychopath when it comes to a Taurus Libra person on this pathway. This is why they got to walk away, all right? Because someone's doing dark spiritual practices to keep their power and status. So now we see the energy of a Gemini person, the Empress, the higher priestess. You have to follow your own intuition, okay? You've got the knowledge within you. Real answers are within you. Okay, because now we realize someone had an addiction. They were into greed, envy, materialism. So now you walk forward. Someone's walking forward. Okay, because now we see the higher priestess, secrets, mystery. Trust your intuition. Okay, you trust yourself. Self-awareness, King of Swords. Trusting himself. Trust your intuition. You trust yourself. Why? Because you got self-awareness, self-reflection. Because it's really important that you have empathy. Someone's got really good empathy. Good self-awareness. Even if they went for a period of time of a rock bottom, you still got self-awareness to come out of that situation, come to peace with it, and still trust your intuition. You're not going and saying, oh, you know, the world's against me or God's against me. No, it's the people, things, and places we choose to be around in our pathway. We have to be brave enough and have that courage to walk away when it's not matching our wish fulfillment, not matching the emotions, it's not matching the energy, the willpower, or the thoughts to become someone's lover, okay? So now we're looking at working. Somebody wants to work with the Empress, or someone's working a pathway, walking forward, walking it away. They have that willpower to walk away from maybe a marriage, maybe. It's not working. It's more socialite. Someone wants to walk away to a new love. And people are talking about this pathway of someone, why they walked away and why they collaborated with maybe a Taurus Libra person or a Gemini person or an Aries person. Take it as it resonates. So people are talking about this rose-colored glasses someone had on their pathway, and they had the action and ability. Now someone's wounded, why they have to walk away. So now maybe a Sagittarius person is looking at people, talking about them. And maybe there was a situation where people are talking and they didn't realize somebody was listening. They can hear what they're saying. So now maybe someone's more in paranoia now. Yeah, because they went for a painful ending. Why? Because it was a false foundation. Someone built a whole foundation on a false ground. So now the tower comes in, because we saw the devil earlier. So the devil comes in, and now the tower's breaking down piece by piece. It's going to be unwanted changes for maybe a society of people, or a circle of people, or the social people, or who people work with when it comes to socializing. They're going for a ruin, a disgrace, upheaval. Someone's looking at fighting, violence. So someone feels very wounded. They're in their thoughts too much. They're in their thoughts too much about seeking a way to walk away from this social group, maybe. Because people are being honest, and it's hard to face the honesty, hard to face the shadow of self. Because people are being outspoken because somebody was exaggerating, being irresponsible and tactless. Maybe a Sagittarius person, a Pisces person, or Aries person when it comes to collaboration, or a Virgo person. So now people are exploring someone's thoughts or someone's actions of why they walked away. It could be a priest or a lawyer. But we're looking at a situation where someone feels very reckless, and restless. Why? Because there's too much people talking now. They thought they can hide the situation, but it's not hidden anymore. Because everyone's more in that cycle now, looking for loyalty. It's just a natural shift where we're going through with the universe. So someone's looking for a new project. Maybe you could be a performer. All right, because now someone's looking at maybe being more enthusiastic, with more energy, if they walk away from the society of people. It's a burden, because 9, 10 is a burden. Just burning out the soul. Maybe someone's taking on too much of someone's burden. Maybe the Sagittarius looking at maybe an earth sign person on this pathway so they can look free and single. It's a burden. It's not a burden for them, though. It's a burden for that one. Yeah, maybe they're looking back and saying, I should be in that position, but I made someone else in that position. Maybe there's people that want to be in the limelight, but they're putting it into someone else and not in their own self. So now they're wounded because they're watching someone else increase in their events. They're being noticed a little bit, and one person isn't in this partnership. Because someone's giving their power away. Because someone does not have the credentials like the one giving their power away. They don't have the credentials, man. So I don't know what you're working with that person for. It's ridiculous. But public appearance, innit? Once it looks good on paper, who cares if it says failure, 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 failure? Long as Instagram looks good and healthy, innit? That's all they care about on their world. As long as the Instagram looks good, Twitter look good on their world, they don't care. So someone's walking away, willpower. Someone's tying up 1 or 2 loose ends. Because why? Maybe Aquarius, Gemini person, Leo person. Take it as it resonates. Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, or Aquarius person. You could be tying up 1 or loose ends, defending themselves, protecting their creativity and their wish fulfillment. Someone's protecting their movements to be a soul, having a human experience. You're now looking at the divine feminine, maybe a Gemini person or a Leo person or a Libra person. Take it as it resonates. Or a Taurus person. Take it as it resonates. Because now we're coming to calmer waters. Why? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, the Empress, the Higher Priestess. But somebody went around backstabbing the Empress. And now they're going into a heavy karmic debt with the universe. Karmic debt. So then we look at someone defending themselves. A Queen of Swords is the Higher Priestess. Maybe someone's looking at her as a love choice, but they went to work with someone else, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. And guess what? That's their fucking loss, babe. The Empress don't run down nobody. Use your intuition. If you want to be with a karmic person, oh well. If they think that's worth fighting for, oh well. What must you do? Sit there forever and carry that burden because somebody doesn't want to know the truth. Someone's holding on to the truth, fairness and balance, but it's burning them out. Why? Because you want someone else to look good. That's their burden. Someone's going into a lawsuit. That's going to be their burden. A Sagittarius or Libra person. For juggling, for wiring money, fraud, all of that. Going down, man. How heavy is your heart? Heavy as a stone, or is it light as a feather? Someone's looking at a soul world. Because now we're looking at enthusiasm, looking at energy, looking at sparkling ideas. Or maybe there's a sparkling of love hidden, a secret, a hidden admirer. Maybe a fire sign person. Keeping his thoughts to himself. Why? Because he wants some hoe to look good. So Higher Priestess said, I'm going for my own choices, man. Creating my own creativity. Pay attention to your dreams, people. You know, you can create ideas from there, all right? You can bring in more energy, courage, you know, because you're listening to the inner truth, the divine truth. You could be a King of Wands, maybe thinking of the Higher Priestess, a love choice, but it's looking at maybe a Page of Wands when it comes to messages on the internet. Someone defending themselves, defending their belief, you know? So this person turned their back on working with the Empress. Went on different pathway, just watchy. But the foundation is, oh, let me walk around for Earth sign person, make them look like they're a social butterfly. Please. Oh, gosh, some people, man. So now you look at a situation, someone's working on a Page of Pentacles. Someone turned their back or maybe worked with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person. But someone's working on a new foundation. The Empress has got a new job, new promotion, new investments, new income. While the King of Wands has got turning his back. He is thinking about the Higher Priestess, maybe a Gemini person. But he's looking at his own sparkling ideas. Maybe got the enthusiasm. Or maybe he's got sparkling ideas because now he understands he's spiritually married with a spiritual son, but he turned his back and he gave an offer to an earth sign person. So it's his loss, no one else's but his. So now you look at a situation. Someone's socializing, someone's talking. Maybe this fire sign person, a Leo person, sees this situation. Maybe wants to take the leap of faith, got the strength to go towards, no baggage, no expectations. Someone's mind's been illuminated. Because now you understand. That's the counterpart. Maybe he's found his counterpart. Maybe someone's just looking and now they feel unloved and stuck. Why? Because he didn't go forward. Oh, wow. Oh, well, if you want to listen to public appearance, you want to listen to the devil's daughter, Genevieve Nadia, that's your problem. Maybe that's his fucking mum. Do you know what I mean? Follow the devil, man. Or when you wake up in hell, oh, well. You're not bringing the divine feminine down with you. You're on your own. I don't know how you can be telepathically connected to someone, know that pathway, but still took a different pathway because now he's got two choices of women. One telepathically connected to each other and one just wants money. But he went for the fucking money. What does he want the divine feminine to do? Sit there and be happy and say, oh, it's all right. You can take my ideas. You can turn it into a karmic, into me. No, it's fine. I'll just sit in a mental institution, darling, while I sit there and you both have fun. Please. Go find your intuition, people, and do better than what we did. Simple, man. Don't follow no fool, man. If they want to be the fool around this earth sign person working with that, that's their problem. It's not yours, divine feminine. It's not yours. Look within yourself. Look within yourself, man. Someone's very curious, maybe about a new love. Maybe the King of Pentacles feels very grounded, very abundant. He's looking at this whole picture, maybe. He's looking at maybe someone that's very self-sufficient to make them independent. So he doesn't feel as if I work with this person or I use as a lover, it would never burn me out. They're too self-sufficient. They're too self-sufficient. So now there's messages going around about reliability because someone's got a different perspective. Because now maybe there's an argument with a Leo person when it comes to their choices, when it comes to their insight of being the emperor. Why? Because he wants to listen to other people. Let him listen to Genevieve Nadia. Because he's a fucking idiot. If he wants people to tell people who he is, leave Adiwali Akinwa Abaji by himself. That's his problem, not mine. Moving forward into another energy. Thank you. Remember, we're all energy. We all learn things. We're all energy and we all deal with things differently, okay? So pay attention to your dreams, all right? Because many of us is ascending to closer to our soulmates. Please don't go into a mental institution because people want to play mental games and all sorts because they're playing with karmics and all that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because if I can lose family, flesh, money, all of that, I'm still here and watching Adiwali run after Genevieve Nadia while Genevieve Nadia is using him and I'm still here and he knows I'm here and he doesn't want to come forward, but maybe they want me to be jealous. Not going to work. Not going to work. Wrong person. He's with the right person. If he wants jealousy, envy, obsession, possession, all of that, he's with the right Empress upside down. Taurus Libra person. Backstabbing. There you go. Backstabbing. Imagine that. Under the deck as well. Backstabbing. So someone's doing some blunt talking, an air sign person. Blunt, swift talking. They see challenges. They see an obstacle. And then we're removing that. We ain't got time to sit there. No. Plant your foundation. Someone's planting their foundation. They're working on that. Maybe King of Pentacles. He's working on a foundation. He's coming to peace. Maybe being backstabbed in the back when it comes to investments, when it comes to abundance, security. So now he's looking forward to feel more secure by using the intuition. He's watering. Why? Because he's got a different perspective. He's illuminating his mind because he's gone within himself and maybe he felt like maybe he sacrificed too much, but he's got a different perspective. Maybe he sees someone as a Gemini person that has a very inner, unique, individual person. Maybe they're kind of shocked. Because this person is very intuitive, very creative. They express from their own intuition. Maybe they feel this person a little bit too rebellious. Do you know what I mean? All right? Because we're looking at a healthy rebellion. Not like a Genevieve Nadia rebellion. That one is a weak bitch. She's going to get slapped up. She continues coming into my private personal space. I don't play with little girls like that. We're making breakthroughs in society by using love and truth and idolizing God only, so we can create our own structure to become independent and original within our societal environment, to be grounded. All right? We want to be grounded people, not up at night. Maybe Gemini person's up at night. Maybe think about a love choice or a wife. Maybe a Taurus, Libra person, or Aries person, or Sagittarius person, or Pisces person, take it as it resonates. Heartbroken. Maybe a Libra, Gemini person, or maybe King of Wands is hidden feelings. Heartbroken. Heartbroken. Why? Maybe they're thinking about their friends, partnerships, marriages. Maybe they're married to a Taurus or Libra person, take it as it resonates. But maybe this person's heartbroken by their own individual relationship with themselves, or a contract that they done with a partner, with a Taurus Libra person at work. So there was hidden feelings, you know, manipulation, you know, trickery, dickery, dog. When I suck the masculine's cock to cooking for work. So now we're looking at maybe the Empress, Gemini, Libra person. Maybe they're heartbroken, they didn't work with, they didn't take that pathway. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They fear love, but don't fear running around Genevieve Nadja. He ain't making no fucking sense. So now someone's looking into this air sign person. And the more they look into this air sign person, this Taurus Libra person, they become stalkers now. And this is what this King of Wands created for an air sign person. But where is he for the air sign person? Still running around fucking Genevieve Nadja. Left his blood clot outside. One, I don't tolerate foolishness. So now someone's looking, stalking, getting information, private, personal information. Okay, a Taurus person, a Libra person in this group around the masculine, around the King of Wands. They have created intimidation, mental, verbal, physical abuse for an air sign person who is telepathically connected to a King of Wands. But King of Wands is too fucking interested to run around being a socialite with a dirty earth sign person. Talking about balance. Balance my backside. So now someone's walking away to the Nine of Cups. You've got to walk away from people, things, and places. All right? You do your own self-discovery. And maybe this is what this Empress did, an air sign person did. Walked away and found their own personal discovery. King of Swords. Maybe this King of Wands has walked away from a Taurus person or a marriage, whatever he think he was doing, because it's not making no damn sense. So now, maybe this King of Wands is in his full truth. Why? Because he walked away. He can do transformation with the truth. That's how we make transformations. Massive transformations. Why? Because we've got the truth. Maybe someone's in their discernment, a King of Swords. Maybe he feels wounded around a Sagittarius person. Why? Because I reckon he heard something. He heard something she said. Maybe a private detective heard. Because a private detective, because you've got the King of Swords, he could be a detective. And then you've got the spy as well, so he could be a private detective. Or just a King of Swords in his discernment. He heard a Sagittarius person chat smack, and now he's heard the truth, and now he's walking away. He's walking away. Nothing's going to stop him now. But his talk, that's psychopaths for you, man. Psychopaths and sociopaths. They don't care who's talking. As far as they're concerned, it's not happening. Because why? No empathy. You can teach them for a moment. This is probably why I saw Genevieve Nadja kind of weird way. She always comes in weird whenever I see her pop in. I reckon she's a sociopath. She's a psychopath. I think maybe the King of Wands taught her to be intuitive. Someone did. Or something happened, but it's not lasting. Why? Because they don't have no empathy. It won't last. This is why this person is falling. We're looking at a soulmate person doing some hard talking. They've got the willpower. Maybe this King of Swords. He seems been guided by God. He's doing some hardcore talking. Sees a challenge when it comes to planting a foundation. Maybe with an earth sign person, or a Gemini person, or a Cancer person, or a Leo person. When it comes to their wish fulfillment. Delays. Delays. Maybe he's in his memory. Maybe it's familiar people they went with. Delays, man. I don't care how familiarity you are. It breeds contention. Sometimes familiarity must stay outside. Familiarity can breed pure contention. And now that's what's happening in this team of people when they're trying to collaborate. People holding on to people's possessions. Why? Because they see people, users. All right? So now you look at a Capricorn person has a thirst just for money and status. So now they're going for a tower moment. A Leo person, he built a whole foundation on a false ground. Whole foundation. Maybe he started off working, maybe as a very grounded, successful businessman, going for a painful ending. Why? Because of his choices of lovers and who he worked with. Blending love and work, but you lot don't like each other. Now you know they don't have no fucking common sense. All about superficial bitches. And now someone's holding on to their property. And that's the hidden feeling that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius knows. And that's why he probably doesn't want to face this Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Why? Because he made accusations that she wanted to use her for his goods. No, Genevieve nudges Punani needs you to make herself look self-sufficient, like she's working. And she can make lots of offers. I'm the one we can follow. All right, then. Well, this one followed you. Let's see what you got. Up at night. There you go. Up at night. Why? Because she was loving. Very intuitive person. Psychic person. Maybe the King of Swords is thinking about the higher priestess. Is in his mind. How can I be creative? I see this vision. I want to be bold. I want to be courageous. Because maybe he wants to be in his King of Wands situation. But he's in his head. Why? Because he broke a lover's heart. He already broke her heart. And now all he can do is watch. That's all he can do is watch. Maybe he went to work with a Taurus, Virgo person or Sagittarius, marry someone else while he likes someone else. These men don't make no fucking sense. No sense, man. They go for popularity. Slavery was popular, but it wasn't right, was it? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. So now he's thinking now about his partnerships. Maybe he's thinking about his family, his friends, his contract when it comes to promotion. It was all about spy. It was all just to spy on his counterpart. That was it. They wasn't even interested in you, my friend. They want to follow the Empress. They want to be the Empress. How do they know about the Empress? The fucking King of Wands. Where's the King of Wands to defend this air sign person? In between the legs of Genevieve Nudges Panani. There you go. Pathway. Had that courage to do that, though. Never mind. And I'm not changing this. It's my story. Whoever doesn't like it, keep strolling. I'm not here for fans. You know what fans means? Fanatic. We want gardeners. We want to plant our own gardens, right, with our own seeds. How? By using our intuition. At the moment, I'm going to be a little bit cold-hearted. Why? Because I've got a devil in my energy called Genevieve Nudge. I've never met him in my fucking life. Never met in my life. Ever. So I'm using my story to encourage you, collected, to go within yourself. Don't block your heart because of lovers. Because they want to play mind games. They want to have you worried up at night. Don't do that. The heart is the seat of the soul. Don't do that. Don't sit there because of a lover wanting to be immature and be around an earth sign person doing social life and acting like they're single. No, it's disrespectful. Now you're insulting my intelligence, my boy. Why? Because he's around someone that insults his own. Someone insults this masculine's intelligence and he's just projecting. So now looking at a Wheel of Fortune. That's all they were looking for, Wheel of Fortune. Now, collective, take your pathway, have that energy, have that intentions, have the action, King of Swords, and go forward to your Wheel of Fortune. The only way you can get your Wheel of Fortune is by the intuition. Use your intuition. Be brave. All right? He's in his thoughts too much when he's thinking. He's in his thoughts. He needs to work on his thoughts. Because somebody was working on spying on the Empress. And he invested in that. And now you're broke. And you invested in a lover to stalk someone you love. And you never protected that person. Not in their face anyway. Could be a Aquarius person. Maybe he wants to kill after a Sagittarius person. But Aquarius person. Or Sagittarius person looking at wish fulfillment. Or looking at the star seed. They're all running for the star seed, but the star is in you. But they think running for a star is things outside of themselves. The star is in you. God. Let God follow you. God is the star. Look within yourself. But no, there was a stagnation, obstacles, delays. When there is, heal yourself. Heal your wounds. Don't cut your heart off, King of Swords. Keep it open. Why? Because that's the heart. It's the seat of your soul. That will bring you in and keep you in your holy grail of your cup of life, your cup of love, to bring in that self-love will bring in that right relationship for you. Why? Because you're managing that emotion. You're being the dove of love by using your intuition. And then now when you go into self-love, you love other people in the right, healthy way. You don't go around using people. Who do you think this is? A supermarket just going to just use people? I think it's so rude. Maybe you should go and work for a charity shop or something. These people got no behaviour. Maybe when you're 15, 16, you act like the fool, but not in your 30s, 40s, 50s, people. It's madness. Oh, look at that. I just saw the King of Wands. I just slapped his face back in. What was he saying? It was just so there in my face. Let's see. Where is he gone? Oh, there you go. Think about the Emperor's coming to battle. He juggled, man, with the Earth sign person. That's his problem. That's his problem. That's his battle. It's not my battle. It's his battle. His battle. So now we're looking at Temperance. We're looking at Earth Angel, maybe on the internet, a performer. Maybe he's watching this person perform on the internet, maybe. And he's going for a tower moment. Maybe he's up at night thinking about the higher priestess. Maybe he feels telepathically connected to someone, spiritually connected to someone. But now he feels unloved. He left it unloved. Oh, what must we do? He didn't want to love the Two of Cups. He wanted to love a high-class prostitute instead. Leave the King of Wands in his head. Leave him. That's his problem. No one else's. It's karma. No one else's problem. So now someone's got the vision. King of Wands looking. King of Wands, man, you get on my nerves, man. He's looking at being the King of Pentacles, ground ship. He's walking into rewards, recognition. This could be a famous person. He's going straight into an Ace of Pentacles. Maybe he wants to work with a Libra person, a Gemini person, Libra person. Maybe he's trying to telepathically connect that to that person. But he fucked up. He went for a Wheel of Fortune for Earth sign person. No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. So now I'm going to prove to them all. Obia don't work. Partitioner don't work on someone like me. It's love and truth. Love and truth that protects you from outside forces. So now we're looking at maybe he's thinking, maybe his King of Wands had to bring in recognition. Maybe with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn person that he was laying down with. What? High-class prostitute, told you. Adventurous, high-class prostitute. Went for that passion. He walked away from a Two of Cups into fame with a high-class prostitute. There you go. A Taurus Libra person for a Wheel of Fortune. Now he can wheel himself out now. He can wheel himself out. So that's what she wants, to wheel out his fortune. So now someone's using their intuition to bring in the Wheel of Fortune. Healing. King of Wands. King of Wands has got his counterpart. Queen of Wands. Twin flame energy. They've been looking into this, but he brought a stagnation to healing. Why? Because they were mostly looking at social lighting with a high-class prostitute. Genevieve Nudge doesn't want to act like she's independent and free when she's not. She can't do nothing by herself. So she owes me karmic debt. She owes me. And I'm not going to give up until Genevieve Nudge understands how fucking respect. You're not the industry. I tell you that for nothing. You don't run me. I tell you that for nothing. Do you understand? You're not the industry, my girl, and you're not God. I had a dream about this little woman, and I'm fed up of seeing her as well. Is God real? You're not allowed to ask. Why? Because you stole from a King of Wands. Maybe you want his estate as well. So looking at stability. Someone's looking at someone in their community. Someone's following someone. But the King of Swords maybe wants to walk away from Sagittarius person. He's been looking into her as well. Yeah, I told you she's been chatting. There you go. King of Wands, wounded. Looking. Look at his counterpart. Dreaming about that counterpart, but walked away to be someone else's little bitch. What can I say, man? What can we say? Never mind. We live and we learn, innit? Remember, walk in love, talk in truth. I love you guys. Remember, do better than what we did. We're all a page of a Bible. You know? If you can find something to make my story better for you to go and find your soulmate, your identity, not my identity. I am me, you is you, God is God. Find your own identity. And that's a part of your power. Why? Because it comes from the soul. Because the soul is in the heart. The heart is the seat of the soul. All right? Remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Love you guys. Bye.